High Plains Technology Center, turning education and training into workplace success.
Oh, back to school, to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
High Plains Technology Center, education at the speed of business. School is now in session.
All right, here we are Wednesday morning, 2025, y'all. Doesn't seem real. Taylor Burnett, High Plains Technology Center, talking about all things HPTC. And who knows where we're going to go after that? I don't know. It will depend on the time, especially with my two guests that we have. I'll let them introduce themselves this morning. You can tell that I'm out of the routine after skipping 2 weeks, so go ahead.
Okay. I'm Jennifer Dew, Director of Daytime Programs.
2 weeks and 1 day. This is Don Gaines, the assistant superintendent. But yeah, that little bit, we go 2 weeks without school, which is great, nice and refreshing. And then the weather decides to roll in and give us some ice and make it difficult on having school. So
and it wasn't the snow.
It wasn't the snow, and the snow is manageable. It's when it ices. We had some people check on our parking lot, and it was an ice rink. And I actually saw a Facebook posting.
Oh, you did?
And I'm not going to mention any names, but
were they having fun?
They were teaching their youngest son, he's 15 or 16, to drive in conditions, and I noticed they went up to the VOTEC.
Okay.
So, which is, hey, we do training, so we're glad you did some training in our parking lot.
Safety
Maybe
related.
you should pull videos. You might see somebody else out there sliding around.
Yeah, I heard there was another Jeep out there.
We know there was. There is a video of that was sent
Not
to
posted.
The two of us. It was kind of interesting up there. We did have some training up there on that Monday, but still, lo and behold, weather. And I did think about coming in and doing the show on Christmas morning and doing the show on New Year's Day morning, but I guess Brett was probably not around those 2 days. He probably has off those 2 days. I don't know.
Yeah,
Radio always goes on. People
always
don't understand that. So, well, here we are. I wanted to have you two on because, you're really the daytime side talking about what's going on with that. We got a lot of irons in the fire, I know. And we have a lot of activities. This is really the busiest semester. I know the first semester is really an acclimation thing, but this is where all boots are on the ground and running and gunning, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, in fact, this morning, there's something even happening. So we might talk a little bit about that, Jen.
We have our construction in-house competition today, and what that does is it determines who goes on to our regional competitions.
It's a qualifier for our qualifier,
yes,
in essence, right?
Absolutely.
Which is probably pretty big stakes because really one of our winners usually continue on and do really well going on. So if you get out of our own internal battle, then competition, then odds are you're going to do pretty well at state.
Yes, there's a lot of banners hanging in the construction room.
They go from here to regional, and then after regional go to state, and then hopefully from state go to national. So it's a big deal. We also hit the ground running on Tuesday doing OSHA training for. We're started off with our welding and auto classes, and then our diesel class is going to do it as well. So pretty much all of our trade students are going to come out with OSHA 10 training.
And I know Jack does those trainings. Yep. The beauty is it allows our WIN students. They started last Thursday on the 3rd. That was when they started. No, 2nd, maybe. Yeah, 3rd. I don't know, whatever Thursday was. And allows them to go up and get their safety certifications from our safety instructors. And it allows them to understand what that world is about. Because if you're not safe 300 feet in the air, electrified, then it's a little bit dangerous. But and it gives them someone else to lean on and know as well. So that's cool. And Jack is able to teach that to our daytime program students also, because it's a big deal. Safety kind of matters,
right? Especially when you're out and again in our trades, whether it's welding or construction or auto or diesel, you're in doing hands-on things and other people are involved and all of that. Safety is extremely important, and so that's why we feel that giving them that OSHA certification is just one more thing that we can provide. That they can have when they go become an employee.
And what people don't know is a lot of people pay big money just to get that certification, and these students are getting it for free.
Yep.
And it is a lifelong certification as well. Now, if you lose your card, it's tough to get back. I do know that. I can't tell you how I know, but it is very difficult to get back, and it's not easy. But you can also turn around and take another OSHA 10. I mean, there is the OSHA 30 that is a lot of overkill. It is more for supervisors, but this gives them the ground base that they can know and know what to look for when they get out in the industry as well. Because, no offense, people that have been in the field a long time, but you're probably worse off than those that are new into the field. And that's where bad habits are formed and bad habits are kept. And you show other people how to continue those bad habits. So that's kind of cool.
Well, we had one young man that was there probably at 7:30 this morning ready to go because he said, I get a raise when I get this certification.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. He was excited about that.
The raise is always good.
Absolutely.
I would be, hey, I don't know. I mean, I know our board's meeting next Monday. I can throw some certifications out there.
Speaking of next Monday.
Yeah. You want me to talk?
Go for it. No.
No. Next Monday, we are having our Legacy Awards dinner after our board meeting. And what it is it's a yearly deal. It's for us to give recognition to our service awards as well to our internal staff. 5, 10, 15, 20, and do we do 20 and 25?
30. This year we have a 5, we have 10, and we have a 30.
30, yeah.
And
but we usually do 5, 10. We do it in 5-year increments.
Yes.
Yeah, 5-year increments.
Yeah.
So this year, we're blessed. Jathan Medina and has his 5-year. Jenny Hamilton's got her 10-year.
Yeah.
Pam Klein, Stephen Rogers, 10 years with us.
Okay.
And then Carol Bradley, our board member, has been there 30 years.
You know what's amazing is since we've started this, and continued it on, we've always had someone that's been at 25 or 30 years.
Yes, continuously.
And I know that that's a weird thing for a lot of places,
Nowadays.
but it's just kind of normal at High Plains, and we're getting younger out at our place.
Well, younger and older, there's no
When you say
no
we,
middle.
what do you mean by
It's
that?
just kind of weird to
Where do
see.
you fall?
Well, when you're hiring people that are your daughter's age, then it's a good sign, But no, it's it's just interesting. You're seeing that change progress, and Barkley and I have even talked about it. What's that going to look like when it's on somebody else's shoulders in 5, 10, 10, 15 years? It's going to look even more different because there's 2 of us that are sitting in this room that I won't be sitting in this room. So, and
That's right.
I don't know. And we're not old.
No,
I'm just going to
no.
throw that out there. I'm not saying we're old. We're just going to enjoy retirement is what we are. So
We've worked hard.
there you go.
So
And also at that legacy dinner, part of that deal is honoring somebody that's made a big contribution with High Plains and the effort of going forward, and so this year we're going to honor some people from Beaver County, with voting us into their district and starting Career Tech out there. Is a huge deal, and things are going really well, and we expect that we're going to expand that going forward. We've actually just hired some full-time instructors to. We're going to start kind of a welding and construction out there as well as a health career. So just getting started out there.
And those are full-time programs.
Full-time
folks.
programs, yep. So we're going to offer those to high school students starting next year, and they will be good to go in August.
And I know a lot of people say, man, you talk about Beaver County a lot, but the way that went down, the way that it happened was such a huge thing. And I just want, and it's really, like you said, a recognition of that with those people.
Right. It's not just about us here. This is a kind of a statewide initiative with Career Tech, and then you look at it nationally and just the whole push, to be able to create jobs, and so that's kind of our goal, and that was Beaver County's goal when they came in, is to give our students something that can give them skills to get a job and stay here, stay in Beaver County, and that's what we're
stay in our pocket. I mean,
exactly.
That's
stay
what we
Northwest
have
Oklahoma.
to. We like, we really have to, and it is something that's cool and neat, and it wouldn't happen without the folks in Woodward County. Ellis County, Harper County,
Dewey County.
It wouldn't happen if it wasn't everybody around here that set the precedents before. And continue that legacy, like no pun, on with that, because this is what the 5th year, fourth year, maybe fifth.
Your guess.
I don't know.
is as
I
good
know.
as mine.
Fourth or fifth.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was trying to count back on the people that have won it, but that's the thing that worries me is I'm like, shoot, if anybody in this room ever gets it, that really means we're old. I mean, Beaver County is the oldest recipient we'll ever have. I can assure
Yes.
you of that. So because last year, the year before, we did our founding board members, which is the coolest thing. You talk about being on the cusp of something and understanding and bringing something to your area and your community that is needed. And they deserve every prop and the civic leaders that help that happen as well. So
Absolutely, pretty neat, and again, we're just blessed to be the ones that get to carry that on.
So we don't want to steal anybody else's thunder with the instructors and stuff, but what else has kind of happened? What do we need to look for this semester? Contests, of course. You talked a little bit about that, but
We'll have sophomore tours coming up later this month,
okay.
which is always an exciting day for us.
I'll have actually a sophomore doing tours, and I know she is interested in the programs. It'll be my first daughter that actually is.
Your first daughter.
Yeah, that'll actually.
Is it the? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
No,
like,
that's
is she the
actually-
number one daughter? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
probably because she's at home right now. I mean, let's be honest. The oldest is, she's old now. She's old
Yeah.
news. She's gonna be 24
That's
soon.
right.
She's done. So
We've really got we're gearing up for contests. Mr. Borden will have kind of an in-house, and then he'll have a 3G certification where he offers that to his rookies. We'll gear up then from March and April that to really get ready for contest. I actually just heard from Miss McDowell and the DECA team that she leads, won kind of a prestigious award and was recognized for all the hard work that they do. So big congratulations goes out to our DECA and Miss McDowell for doing that. There's so much going on, and a lot of it is geared towards leadership. Obviously, we're doing the skills and training that we do every day, but the leadership we're really pushing, and these kids really become leaders in our community, and our instructors do a great job of really pushing that and really understanding the benefits of that, and we reap the benefits of it.
I talked to a former one that has moved on and is somewhere else, and guess what? You can graduate college and you can go on in your career.
Absolutely.
But they want to come back.
Yeah.
And that's what that's really truly what a lot of this is about with that as well with these things. Are we hosting any regional or area?
We are actually
Cabinet making, right?
we're hosting the cabinet making this year. Yep. So construction will hold their regional here at High Plains.
Okay.
So we'll have probably, I think there's usually 6 or 8 different schools.
Yes.
That gets interesting with size.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And all the behind the scenes scoring.
Yeah.
and-
So hopefully in the near future we will have a new space that we can host, some contests like that. We've been working on that and trying to figure out how we can do that. Just because
You build it, they will come.
Exactly,
Yes.
and
it's
And if you don't build it, they
we
come too.
haven't built it, and they've come. We're busting at the seams and really are trying to prepare for the future, and so that is going on in the background.
Because there's a lot of things that are not movable in construction, welding, auto, diesel. So it's pretty difficult.
Right. And it's just a matter of space, and give them the space and they can build it. You're always going to have the saws and things like that to cut, but to assemble, if we just had some open space, which is what we're working towards, we can really do some great things.
And for all the plant lovers out there,
Oh, yeah.
you'll be excited to know, I think I saw some geraniums arrive.
Yes,
Oh, no.
I
Alrighty.
did. And the nerve level
Yes.
has gone up.
Mrs. Leslie
Yes.
said I might not be at school.
I mean, it is funny, like mother, like daughter. I'm
Yes.
just because
Yes.
they were both in there, and I go, the nerve level is on point, and it is definitely.
And with the cold weather coming in, I know they
know.
always worry about the
Yeah.
greenhouse.
Yep, no
so.
question. So, all right. Well, thank you both for coming on. Anything else? Any parting shot? What was your favorite thing to do? Well, you have a parting shot.
My favorite thing to do.
What was your favorite thing to do? You did over break?
I watched a lot of Netflix
Which
and
was
Apple TV.
what would you recommend right now on the spot?
Linus.
Okay, love it.
was great.
Definitely agree. Don, what was your favorite thing?
Oh, I think just having the opportunity to just take a breath and spend some time with family. Of course, we didn't stop basketball, so that's always a big thing in my household.
Eat, sleep, and drink basketball.
Yeah, so just
Duncan.
just some nice time to breathe and spend time with family.
Well, here we are at 2025. Glad we're back, and we'll see y'all next week.